Good morning, evening, afternoon. This is a collective reading. I feel like if you found this video, this is a message that is meant to find you at the right moment and all that. But you've been seeing 777 a lot, 222, 555, 333, the number 17. This could be significant. I just want to start by saying that there's probably been a lot of crap going on, but it's more like it's just coming to your attention. You're becoming aware of it. Not that it hasn't been affecting you this whole time, or even consciously or unconsciously, but your awareness of it will be able to help you to not escape, but to alchemize that into something positive in your life, something that can help you grow for the better, and also manifest your abundance. And abundance doesn't necessarily mean having a lot of stuff. Not necessarily. It's more of a vibrational thing. But there is something else I want to say. This is a good thing. It means the sky's opening up. More than the fact that all the hidden truths that are coming to our light, they're not all negative. No, they're not all negative. In fact, it's overall a good thing. I forget what exactly I was going to say right off the bat, but it'll come back to me. Yeah, this is a good time for manifesting, for the up and coming months, for resting, for expressing emotions in a healthy way. Not giving up, but taking time and allowing yourself to rest, even though you may feel like you're under attack. Because if you've been fighting for a long time, or when I say fighting, that could even mean just standing upright for 7 days a week and doing whatever it is you do, can become so heavy. So that's a fight. I've also been talking a lot lately. This will be a time for the people who have been either trapped in servitude of any kind, or even just a mental prison. Empaths who have been historically misused and mistreated. This is the time that we're all becoming aware, and it can be hard, especially when you've reached a point where you become so aware that the lies can't trap you anymore, that you're no longer turned on per se by you know the game aspect of it when it's treated like a game. And so, and that's not to invalidate. It doesn't mean you're invalidating whenever you're aware of that, and it doesn't mean you have to point it out or accuse somebody of lying purposefully, because we have to remember that we weren't always awake like this, and like it's a process. And also, there's more and more layers to be withdrawn. There's more ceilings to break through. So allow yourself to be comfortable wherever you're at, and just keep in mind that you're preparing yourself for something greater, something more worthwhile. I know from my personal experience, it's hard for me to get my hopes up or get excited because I've been disappointed a lot. But I keep that mindset of a loser, because if I if I try to think I'm gonna like get it right the first try, whatever it is I'm trying. I mean, sometimes it just works, but I'm just happy just to try. You gotta find the joy in they say it's in the journey and not necessarily destination. Maybe it's both, but I think it's just about being comfortable in each moment and really focusing on that, and that's when things really start to part. I've got some more things to say. I'm trying to find a place to sit that's not gonna be too like weird, but it's really snowy, so I guess this will be good. Alright, so let's keep our highest minds in mind. Try to focus on channeling that if you haven't been already. Either way, I feel like it's always there. It's always caring for you, but sometimes it's good to have some sort of a reminder. That's one thing I struggled with. I don't know, because I think it's a struggle to be alone all the time. And then to form detached bonds with people that are literally around me all the time anyways, whether I'm or not. And it's not like that I don't care about these people, but I just feel like I don't fully agree. I feel like there's possibly conflict or unspoken muddiness that just probably needs to be felt out, talked out. Um, but it can be hard to face that sometimes. I haven't done a card reading in a minute. So this is just going to be a collective's energy read. So we're just going to want a general reading of what's going on in the energies today. And the first card, 10 of Clubs. So this is energy, just basically a reprimand, if you will, a returning of goods, a returning of financial or material wealth. And this is coming from a state of mind that you know that the things you have, it's not just about their numerical value, it's about their meaning, it's about the sentiments, how they make you feel. Um, Anyways, if you've been seeing a lot of twos and especially out in nature or just randomly, like that's a very deep message. I feel like a lot of the turmoil of what has been happening, uh, and also just in general, personal issues. It comes from not knowing the self and not really feeling deep connection. You know that can harm somebody um, in physical ways and cause you to be sick. As can like bitterness, trauma, uh, diet, but yeah, energy, energy you put out, and energy you take in, and that's all parties include. So yeah, I think the main thing is to have a basis. This is a good time. We need to plant roots and focus on physical health. This is a divine masculine. It's pretty amazing. This is a universal energy, really, but also at the same time, it's there's the divine feminine, the divine masculine, the mother and the father. Everyone's saying go slow. Everyone's been driving slow. It's a very calm energy right now. For love, stability. But yes, focusing on financial success. Most definitely. And feeling worthy. And also striving or being ourselves, most of all. So that I think is the best thing to focus on at the end of the day. Just know you are worth it just as you are. You don't have to try super hard or try to force anything or be something that you're not in order to get anything that you desire or want. Pretty much at the end of the day, it's just nice. Hope you have a great day. Wicked. Have a good time. Okay.